Alright guys, hello and welcome to the Mario's Movies YouTube channel. Today's video is actually going to be my first monthly Blu-ray haul collection update. I don't know, I haven't finalized the title yet. Whatever the title of this video is, that's what this is. Basically in this video I'm just going to go through everything that I ended up purchasing in the month of February. Some of this did end up coming in during March, but technically I purchased it in February, so it makes sense, trust me. But yeah, I have a whole stack of shit right next to me, and I'm really excited to show you guys it all. If you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you've probably seen some of this before, but I really wanted to make like a giant video just showing it all off for you guys. And I've been wanting to break into the YouTube space for a while now, I just never really had a good I guess. And this seemed like the perfect time. This might end up being a pretty long video, so maybe grab a snack or two. So without further ado, let's jump into everything I bought. Let's start with my Scream Factory Love is in the Scare Sale haul. If you guys aren't aware, Scream Factory had their Love is in the Scare Sale in February because it was Valentine's Day. It was in honor of Valentine's Day. And I did end up picking some cool stuff up from that sale. One thing I've been wanting for fucking ever, and I just have never been able to buy it, so I'm really happy to have. But I'll start with the smaller stuff first. So actually, on Valentine's Day, one of my friends showed me and my other friends My Bloody Valentine for the very first time. And I surprisingly really enjoyed it. The Valentine's Day aesthetic in this movie is like fucking perfect. I really enjoyed Harry Warden as a villain. Wink wink. And truth be told, the ending of this movie caught me so off guard. And literally the final minutes of the movie were haunting in my opinion. The ending of this movie had no right being as haunting as it fucking was. It's obviously just like a standard slasher movie, but that ending, dude, I don't know. Something about that fucking ending gave me chills. It was fucking, it was just a very weird and, like I said, a haunting note to end on. It's a really, I don't know. I really enjoyed this movie. Shout out to my friend for recommending it and showing it to us, and I'm really excited to have it in the collection. I did end up switching the artwork to the original poster artwork. Here's the disc art, just in case y'all were curious. I did end up switching the artwork to the regular poster art because I just think that artwork is fucking, that's iconic. That imagery is iconic. The Scream Factory artwork was pretty cool too, but just not as iconic in my opinion. Let's see if you see that there. Sorry for the glare. It's pretty good. I like it, but I just like the original artwork a little better. Y'all ever struggle to put the fucking artwork back in the case? Because yeah, me too. And then this next one was actually recommended to me by my friend Logan, aka Memory Card on Instagram. Make sure to check him out. He sells a really cool custom PlayStation case from, fuck, I'm so sorry I'm butchering this. He sells really cool custom PlayStation cases for modern games. He has an Etsy shop, it's really sick, definitely check him out. But he recommended the Poughkeepsie tapes, and he has hyped this movie up as being one of the most disturbing things he's ever seen. And I knew that I had to check it out, and it was on Scream Factory's website. It wasn't technically on sale, I don't think. I just added this to boost my payment up or whatever, so I can get the free gift. If you spend a specific amount of money, you got a free gift, and I'll get to that later. But I basically just added this because I wanted it anyway, and it was on the website. I had no idea that it had a Scream Factory release, but I was more than happy to pick it up. I'm terrified to watch this. I didn't know it was the same director as Above, So Below, and I love that movie. That's one of my favorite found footage movies of all time. It's so fucking good. But I'm very excited to check this out, especially now knowing that. But yeah, shout out to my friend Logan for recommending this. I'm really excited to watch it, and I'm also fucking terrified. And then as for the free gift, as I mentioned, I got House of Wax for free. They had a pre-selected amount of titles that you could choose from to get it for free. And this one was on there. I already have the regular Blu-ray for this one, but it was free. And I really enjoy this movie. I have a soft spot for early 2000s horror movies. For some reason, they hit, bro, something about them. There was something in them, bro. I don't know. I'm not saying they're horror masterpieces or anything, but they hit sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. And this one does for me personally. And I'm surprised it came with the slipcover. I'm really excited about that. For this one, I haven't switched the artwork to the original poster art. I'm not really sure if I dig. the new artwork more or not. The new artwork is sick, but I do think that like the original poster artwork is pretty cool. I think I'll probably just leave this one as is though, because I already have the other one, like the regular Blu-ray release, and that has the original poster artwork, obviously. So I think I might just leave this one as is. But I'm very excited to have this one for free though. I mean, I think that was a cool perk that you got for spending a certain amount. But yeah, cool to have. This next one, I think Scream Factory sent this to me by accident because I didn't order it. I only ordered those 3 that I just showed, as well as this next big one that I'm gonna show. But they sent me a copy of King Kong. This is the one with what's his name? Jeff Bridges in it, and Jessica Lange. Why did I say it like that? Jessica Lange. I have no idea. I don't know anything about this movie. It's cool that I got it for free, I guess. Yeah, I think somebody just goofed and they just sent me this. I guess it's cool to have, man. I don't know. I'll probably watch it, I guess. I don't know. Thanks. Thanks to whoever goofed. But the thing from this sale, which is almost the entire reason why I even wanted to participate in the sale, I am so fucking happy to finally own this. But of course, it is the Friday the 13th Scream Factory Deluxe Edition box set. This thing is a fucking beast. Obviously, a lot of people in the physical media community already own this and already know how fucking cool it is. But I haven't been able to grab it for years until now. And yeah, this thing was well worth the wait. Oh my fucking god, I almost fucked the disc up. Anyway, yeah, this thing obviously has all the movies up through the remake, the 2009 remake, which I actually kind of enjoy. But that does bring me to my point. I'm not the biggest fan of the Friday the 13th franchise. As many of you guys probably know based on my Instagram and TikTok, the Child's Play franchise is my franchise. That franchise is my fucking franchise. I love it so much. Anyway, I did recently watch these all for the first time last year. I thought they were fun. I had a good time with them. They're all basically the same movie though, let's be honest. I don't even think the most diehard Friday the 13th fans would disagree with me there. They kind of all have the same formula. There are variations of it here and there, but for the most part, they're all kind of the same. But they're pretty fun for what they are. But yeah, this thing is a beauty. I love Devin Draw's artwork on it. Again, I'm sure all of you are pretty familiar with this, but I'm very stoked to have it, so I'm just gonna show it to you anyway. Like, I mean, come on. Look at that shit, bro. That shit's fucking incredible. I do wish that Scream Factory would have done something like this for their Chucky 4K releases. They only released those separately, like individually. But I do think that they deserved like a box set similar to this. Arrow Video swooped in and ended up doing one themselves, which I might have purchased. Stay tuned for later on in the video. I definitely think Scream Factory should have done something like this for Child's Play. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, very excited to fucking have this finally. It's so fucking cool and it looks fucking amazing on the shelf. I'm definitely excited to check out all the transfers and stuff too, because I just watched them on I think they were on HBO or something. Yeah. But yeah, very excited. Sick. So that's everything that I got from Scream Factory, from the Love is in the Scare sale. Alright, so these next few things that I'm about to show you are probably the last things I'll ever buy at Best Buy, like, for the foreseeable future, unless they somehow miraculously decide to sell physical media again. But as many of you know, Best Buy is phasing out physical media from all of their stores. Fucking sucks. I have a video on my TikTok of me shopping at Best Buy for the last time, and genuinely, I was fucking depressed. They only had 3 kiosks, and one of them was like halfway empty. So it fucking sucks, obviously, that they're not going to be carrying physical media anymore. But some of these I did end up getting for like pretty decent deals. The trade-off is that they're not going to be selling this shit anymore, so I don't know how I feel about that, but still, I got some pretty good deals, I guess. So I did end up getting Avatar and Avatar The Way of Water on 4K. These two were easily the best deals that I ended up getting. I think I got both of these for, I think they were like $22.99. which for like it's still a pretty high price, but for 4Ks, like I was more than willing to pay for that, especially for these two. And I love that I got both of them with the slipcovers. I really, honestly, even though they're standard 4K releases, I think these are really good looking. And one thing I really love about them is how they both, like, the spines on them match with like the letter A for Avatar. But if the releases for like the next few movies in this franchise don't have this same scheme going on, that'll piss me off, because like, come on, like you can't do this and then if they release Avatar 3 and then it doesn't have, you know, it doesn't match, I'll be a little salty, I'm not gonna lie. But they better do it. Anyway, very excited to have both of these. I think the first Avatar is really good. Second one I've only seen once in theaters, but I also thought it was pretty good. Definitely need to rewatch it though. I'm very excited to rewatch it in 4K. Very excited to have both of these. And then next, also from Best Buy, we got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I was broke at the time that this initially released, and I'm very bummed out about that because I really love this movie. This is one of the best movies the MCU has put out in a while. James Gunn, he really knows how to pull at your heartstrings, man. He really does. But I'm very upset that I couldn't get the fucking slipcover for this, because I wanted it so fucking bad, but like, I couldn't find it anywhere, and I didn't really, I mean, I guess I could have checked eBay, but I didn't. I just ended up buying it. It was at Best Buy. I was there. I don't remember how much this one was, but yeah, I'm just happy to have it on 4K. Like I said, I love this fucking movie. Definitely the end of an era for the Guardians, but, and for James Gunn actually, yeah, because he's fucking moving over to DC. I'm a little wary about what he's doing with DC, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hopeful, but that's a whole nother video. But yeah, very happy to have this great fucking movie. Very excited to watch it on 4K. And then next up we got Talk to Me from A24. I have not seen this yet, but I've heard very good things. This is the 4K. I got this one for like $18.99, which for a 4K that's like a pretty good price. I think A24 Blu-rays usually go around for that price anyway. So I guess for a 4K that's pretty good. Like I said, I haven't seen it yet. I'm very excited to though. It looks really good. The trailer definitely got my attention whenever the trailer first came out, but definitely need to check this one out. Very excited to. Let me know what you guys think of this one. And then next up, the last one out of my like last Best Buy haul was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. This movie, I had a pretty fun time with it. It's not my favorite Ninja Turtles movie, I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot of people enjoyed it more than I did. I still thought it was pretty cool. I thought the animation was fucking incredible. I think I just wasn't prepared for how young they made the turtles in this one, which isn't a bad thing, like, at all. Like, they definitely made it for like a newer generation, but like it worked. Like, I liked it. The humor in it was really good. And honestly, I'm just a sucker for anything Ninja Turtle related. I'm not like a diehard Ninja Turtle fan, but them as characters in general, I just think they're really fun. And I really love the 90s live action movies. Those movies are so fucking good. The Michael Bay ones, I know he didn't direct them, but like the Michael Bay ones, they were alright. I like the first one. Second one, not so much. They butchered Casey Jones in that second one. I love Stephen Amell, but like, he was not Casey Jones in that movie. Anyway, yeah, this one was fun. I'm really excited to finally have it. And then these next three are just a few that I ended up picking up, I think, from like Target. Yeah, I think I got all these from Target. But actually, I think I got Oppenheimer from Walmart. But anyway, I got the Oppenheimer 4K. Similar to the Guardians of the Galaxy 4K, I am fucking furious that I could not get the fucking, the slipcover for this movie. You can find it on eBay, but people on eBay are fucking selling the slipcover for this, like, for ridiculous amounts of money. Same thing with, like, the 4K steelbook. This is, like, why did Oppenheimer become such, like, a hot commodity? Is it just because the movie's really good? I don't know. Personally, I would like to know, and if anybody has an Oppenheimer 4K slipcover that they'd like to send me, please contact me because I really want it. But anyway, obviously Oppenheimer, I don't need to say anything about it. It's incredible. Nolan is a fucking genius. Part of the reason why I love movies so much to begin with is because I saw The Dark Knight as a kid, and sitting in the theater and watching this movie felt like a full circle moment for me personally. Nolan just really reminded me why movies are so fucking good, and like he really reminded me like just the power that movies have. Not to get sappy, y'all probably understand, but yeah, this movie's incredible. Next up, we got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This movie was really fucking good. I only saw it the one time in theaters. I haven't rewatched it since. Personally, I think I have too much nostalgia towards the first movie, Into the Spider-Verse. I think I have too much nostalgia towards that movie. Just like the time it came out, and like I just remember the hype around it. There was still a lot of hype around this one too, but I think for some reason the hype around the first one just hit different. I don't know. This one was still really fucking good though, and like the cameos are really cool. Obviously the animation is still just as good, if not better, as the first one. And I will give this movie, the villain, the Spot, that dude surprised the hell out of me. I thought he was the lamest fucking villain at first, but without spoiling, like, dude becomes a real threat by the end. But yeah, this movie is really good. I'm really excited to have it, especially with the slipcover, because oh my god, I have the first one with the slipcover, and I was gonna be so mad if I couldn't get this one with the slipcover, because then they wouldn't match. I'm sure some of y'all understand. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad I got it with the slip. And then this next one was actually a very surprising one for me. My friend let me borrow his copy first, and I didn't really have high expectations. It was the same friend who showed me My Bloody Valentine, and he wanted me to watch this one because he said that they had a lot of like similarities, and they do actually. I won't get into that too much in this video. I mean, you'll see what I mean. But it's Thanksgiving. This movie obviously is based on like Eli Roth's trailer that he did for the Death Proof, or for the Grindhouse double feature thing that Tarantino and Rodriguez did. I haven't seen those. I wasn't familiar with like the trailer for the fake Thanksgiving movie until this movie came out actually. Maybe I need to check those out actually. But this movie though, like, usually I'm not the biggest fan of Eli Roth, I'm not gonna lie. But this movie really surprised the hell out of me. It's such a fun slasher. It knows exactly what it is, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. The Thanksgiving like aesthetic is like perfect. John Carver as a villain, fucking sick. All the kills being so ingrained into the Thanksgiving like vibe, amazing. Surprisingly a really funny movie too. And yeah, it reminded me, it kind of felt like a mix of My Bloody Valentine and Scream to me, which isn't a bad thing. Like, it's a slasher, like it's not trying to reinvent the wheel or anything, and it doesn't. It's pretty like standard, but I think it makes up for it in style and in humor, and I really enjoyed it personally, and I'm really excited to have it. All right, so moving into a few Chucky related items that I picked up. I have so many fucking copies of the Chucky movies on Blu-ray, and I plan on making a video on that eventually as well. But first off, let's start with this one. This is the Chucky The Complete Collection Limited Edition Blu-ray set. It's not complete anymore, obviously. This is considered complete in 2013 when Curse of Chucky came out. That was the most recent movie at the time. Obviously this includes 6 Chucky movies, Child's Play 1 through Curse of Chucky. This box set, I had my eye on this one for a while. Got it off eBay for like, I think it was like $20, something like that. But obviously I'm on a mission, basically, to collect every, or most, of the Chucky like home video releases. So far, I'm doing pretty good so far, I'm not gonna lie. I have like Blu-rays and 4Ks and VHS tapes as well. I only have like Child's Play 1 and 2 on DVD, but anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. This box set, but I really like the look of it. I love the artwork on the front, and the inside is really sick too. I'll show you that real quick. You get this image of Chucky from Bride on this side, and then on the front you get this image from Curse. And then on the inside, it's all packaged like a digibook basically. No disc art, that's kind of lame, but I mean, I have plenty of movies, or I have plenty of copies of these movies anyway, so I don't really care that much. But yeah, this set is really cool. I did a video on TikTok going a little more in detail on it. Oh shit, did I just break that? Don't tell me I broke that. Okay, I think it's good. For what this set is, I think it's a really cool set. I really like the packaging. Usually I'm not that big of a fan of digibooks because they're kind of hard to get the discs out. But I mean, this one's mostly a collector's piece for me personally, and as a collector's piece, like, I think it's really cool. But this one, compared to this next one I'm gonna show you, it does not even hold a candle up to it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you'll probably agree. But of course, we have the Arrow Video Chucky Collection box set. There you go, now it's focused. When this first got announced, I was not the biggest fan of the artwork, I'm not gonna lie. And I was kind of dogging on it. My fiance and my friend Logan, they would tell you I was not the biggest fan of the artwork, but the more unboxings I saw for it, the more I started to come around, and I was like, man, I fucking need that in my collection. Obviously, this was a UK exclusive thing, like a UK release. I bought it off a Diabolic DVD, and I was gonna purchase the 4K edition of it, but it was never in stock, and I didn't want the Blu-ray one to just run out, so I ended up just going with the Blu-ray one. So technically, these are Region B, so I can't watch them, the discs. But like I said earlier, like, I have so many copies of these movies, it doesn't really matter. And even if I did get the 4K edition, they used the same transfers as Scream Factory that they did for their 4Ks, which I own, so like, I would have just had the same thing. But again, it's a collector's piece for me, and this thing, I think they knocked it out of the park. A few little gripes though. I'm not the biggest fan of how, I think a lot of people had this issue too though, so it might just be human error. But like, the way this doesn't really line up, it bothers me a little bit, not too much. Mine also came dinged up a little bit, but I don't really hold that against Arrow Video at all. I think that might have just been shipping, because people don't fucking care when it comes to shipping shit like this. But no, anyway, back to this. The packaging is really good. It comes like on a hard box, and I've been dying for this franchise. Like I said earlier, Scream Factory, I feel like they should have done something like this for their 4Ks instead of just releasing them individually. But Arrow knocked it out of the park as far as packaging. They went with like the good guy box aesthetic when it comes to it. Obviously, it's a hard box, really good quality. It opens up like this, and then you get all the movies in digibooks, sorry. And the first 3 movies come with posters. Personally, I feel like they should have done posters for all the movies, kind of like Scream Factory did. But they only did posters for the first 3. But obviously, there you go. Child's Play. Sorry. You got Child's Play 2. Child's Play 3. You got Bride. Sorry if these aren't focusing up real quick. Seed. Curse. Cult. And the documentary that Kyra Gardner did, Living with Chucky. And then it also comes with this booklet full of like essays and stuff, which is really cool too. It goes through like, I think it goes through like every movie, shows you like a bunch of information regarding the movies. So that's really cool. It's a really cool thing to include. And then obviously, box. Notice how I'm not going as in-depth with like everything else, but then as soon as the Chucky shit rolls around, I'm like, let me show you every single thing about this release. And then obviously, this thing just slides back on, as so. And yeah, I don't know, man. I am so happy to have this. This franchise deserves so many more releases that are as cool as this, but I'm just glad that I was able to get my hands on it personally. So yeah, it's really sick. Definitely recommend picking it up if you're a Chucky fan. And if you're a completionist like me, so. But yeah, love this thing. Alright, so this next set, obviously the Chucky franchise is my favorite, no question. But I recently rewatched all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies because I was curious to see if they still held up. And it'd been a while since I'd last seen them. And I rewatched them all. And some of them are stinkers, I'm not gonna lie. But I do love the franchise as a whole. And Chris over at Planet CHH, he always talks about this set, and he always says to like look for it like in thrift stores and stuff. But like, I had the means and I bought it for like 25 bucks off eBay. But it's the Nightmare on Elm Street DVD collection. I think this came out in like the 90s or so. But dude, Chris always says that like the Nightmare franchise was like fucking killing it like years before like Scream Factory was, and honestly they were, because I mean look at this thing. This thing is gorgeous. You got classic Freddy there, got all the movies on this side with Nightmare Freddy's eyes above that, and then you got New Nightmare Freddy on this side. And I mean, of course, the fucking image of Freddy on the spines, that is gorgeous. And then I made sure to get the one that had this, but it comes with 3D glasses for like the last 10 minutes of Freddy's Dead. I'll pull those out real quick to show you guys. But yeah, comes with 2 pairs of 3D glasses. I'll show you guys those. Branded as well. I did try watching the last 10 minutes of Freddy's Dead with these on. Honestly, it's more of a gimmick, like, it's not the best looking 3D, I'm not gonna lie, but it's cool that they included these. And like I said, I made sure to get these because I really wanted these in the collection. I'll go through these real quick too. This one also comes with a booklet, just full of information and like, I think like release dates and stuff for all the movies. During my rewatch, I realized that I really enjoy Freddy's Dead more than I thought I did. But yeah, I think this one just comes with like a lot of like information, production notes, you know, yeah, good stuff. And then another thing I like about this set is that this is DVD, so I'm not gonna watch these. We need a better fucking Blu-ray set for this franchise. Scream Factory, get to working on that, please. I know it's hard to get rights and shit, but like, please. It deserves one as good as the Friday the 13th set. But it all comes with, they all come with like the original poster artwork for each of the movies. So that's really cool. I'll just show you the first 3, not all of them. Well, I guess I'll just show you all of them. Fuck it, why not? This video is probably long as fuck already. But yeah, the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise easily has like some of the best posters of all time. I mean, maybe not the Freddy's Dead one, but you know. But yeah, it also comes with this like Nightmare on Elm Street like encyclopedia thing, which I'm assuming is just like probably just bonus features and stuff. So that's cool too. But yeah, this set is fucking. I love this set so much. It's probably not worth $25, really. But like I said, I had the means, and I didn't really mind paying that much for it because. The area I live in, like, the odds of finding cool shit like this are slim to none. Although my friend Logan did find the first Nightmare on Elm Street on VHS at a thrift store, and he like gave me a heads up, so I picked that up. But most of the time, I don't find shit. I have no luck. I'm struggling to put this shit back in. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, I knew the odds of me finding this out in the open were slim to none, so I'm really happy to have it. And my Nightmare on Elm Street collection is slowly growing. And this is such a great piece. I mean, come on, just look at that. I have another Nightmare piece that I'm getting ready to show you guys too, which is also really cool. But yeah, this thing, gorgeous. So I do have some VHS tapes that I added to the collection as well, but I'll get into those in a minute. But first, I did end up picking Superstore the Complete series from Shout Factory on DVD up. I love the show. This is one of me and my fiance's comfort shows. I think we've seen it at least like fucking 3 or 4 times. It's so fucking funny. I love America Ferrera and Ben Feldman's chemistry on this show. Literally every cast member on the show is fucking hilarious. The writing is fucking hilarious. And if you've ever worked in retail, I highly recommend watching this show because it's even funnier. I love the show so much. It is just DVD. I wish they would have done Blu-ray. And honestly, some of the discs on this release kinda, I think they have some issues going on, because I popped one in for a little bit just to see the quality. And honestly, even for DVD, I feel like they weren't the best quality. And on one of the episodes, like, I'm pretty sure, like, some of the audio, like, some of the dialogue was, like, cut out for some reason. That might be something I have to, like, contact Scream Factory about. But, I don't know. I know this show is on Hulu and everything, but the day and age that we live in now, where anything can just get fucking deleted off of anything, I did not want to risk not having this like at all. Like, if it ever gets deleted for whatever reason off like streaming services and whatever, at least I'll have this. The quality might not be the best, but at least I have a copy of it, and that's all that matters. Alright, so getting into the VHS side of things, I'll start with these first. But I ended up picking up the Scream trilogy on VHS. Normally, I would wait and see if I could find something like this like out in the open, but as I said earlier, the chances of me finding cool shit like this in person in the area I live in, probably not likely. But I am a part of like a really good VHS collectors and / sellers buyers group on Facebook, and I'm very fortunate that I found this one dude that I bought these from. It's the same dude that I bought my Chucky tapes from, and he's been giving me like the best deals on these. I got all 3 of these for like 30 bucks, so $10 a tape, in my opinion, not bad. Are VHS tapes worth that much? Probably not. I mean, they're VHS tapes, but I don't really mind paying that much for tapes like that, especially when there are franchises I really care about and I really want. But yeah, for the first Scream tape, this is the Drew Barrymore variant cover. I really, really wanted this one. I'm so glad that I have this one. But the other versions available, for example, like it was this style of cover, but it has Courtney Cox and Neve Campbell on the cover instead. But I just thought the Drew Barrymore one hit the most, and just having Casey Becker on the cover, it's sick. Obviously, great movie. And then Scream 2, we got right here. Unpopular opinion, I don't like Scream 2 as much as other people do. It's not as good as the first in my opinion. And I'll be honest, I like Scream 3 more. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but it is my opinion, so come at me in the comments. I just think Scream 3 is a lot more fun. Is it kind of goofy? Sure, but it's so fucking fun, and it's so funny too. I don't know, I really like Scream 3. And yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited to have all of these in the collection. And they look really good on my Scream shelf. Yeah, really good. So, we have reached the end of the video, but we do have one more thing to show you guys. It is this is what I was talking about, the Nightmare on Elm Street thing that I was going to show you. But it is the Nightmare on Elm Street VHS tape set. This would normally come in a box, but I bought these from the same seller that I am in contact with. Gave me a really good deal on these. I think I only paid like 65 bucks. In my opinion, worth it. Hold on, sorry. One of these is not in the correct space. All right, there we go. But yeah, I only paid 65 bucks for these. He did have the box for these. Normally they'd come in a box, like I said. But he wanted to keep it because I guess the box is a little more hard to come by. Honestly, I didn't mind at all because just having the tapes at all was like good enough for me. And sorry if they're not really aligned well right now because I'm holding them. But yeah, this set, like I said, same thing with the DVD set. The Nightmare on Elm Street franchise was fucking killing it as far as physical media releases back in the day. I love the idea of having Freddy on the spine again. It's a different image, of course. I honestly kind of like this image a little better. The image on the DVD set is good too, but this image it's just cool. It really shows off Robert Englund as the character. It's so good. These, this is what the artwork looks like on all of them. They all kind of have just like an image and then like a red border, which like, it's not my favorite design, but like it works. And like, I really only got this set because of like the spines or whatever. But then on the other side of the spines, like they just look like regular, but they all do look really good next to each other on the other side as well. Obviously these aren't going to be in order facing this way, but I love the spines look great together either way that you display them, in my opinion. I did not think that I would be like the owner of this set for a long time, because I thought I'd have to shell out like a bunch of money for it. But like I said, this dude on Facebook, like, dude is a godsend. Like, he gives me such good deals, and he knows it too. He was originally gonna give me this for like 70 bucks, but then he dropped it down to 65, and I was like, man, like I had to, guys. But anyway, yeah, gorgeous set. There's the tops, in case you guys were curious. But yeah, gorgeous fucking set. I love it so much. So there you guys have it. That is everything that I added to the collection in the month of February. Like I said, some of this stuff did come in during March, but potatoes, fuck, what is the saying? Tomatoes, it doesn't matter, they still count. They're still technically February purchases. But definitely let me know what you guys think of all of these in the comments down below. Do you guys own any of these things? Make sure to follow me on TikTok at Marios_movies and on Instagram at Marios Movies. And stay tuned for the next video. I'll see you guys later.